Hi, welcome to this episode of Big Y Local Love. We're Big Y's Registered Dietitians. I'm Carrie.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Joe, Big Y's Applesauce Buyer.
Today we're visiting Our Family Garden in Russell, Mass. to see how they turn these beautiful apples into delicious applesauce.
Come on, let's go inside and meet Darvin. So Darvin, thanks for having us here today for Big Y Local Love.
My pleasure. Glad to have you.
Now, we really love showing our shoppers what our local partners do to bring food onto their dinner table. So tell us a little bit about Our Family Garden.
Well, Our Family Garden was started because we have generations of history of canning, home canning. We have 6 children and looking forward to eventually having them incorporated in the process.
That's great. So we're really excited to learn how to make applesauce. Can we get started?
Yeah, let's go.
So Darvin, now that we have the apples inside, what's the next step?
This is our initial wash and rinse. So the apples need to soak here for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, let's go get suited up.
You look good. Bam.
One person can always be here. You know, ideally if the apples would go in single file, it would work fine. They don't, so they bridge all the time. You just need to like unbridge it.
It's like a car wash for the apples.
So these apples smell amazing. It smells so good in here.
Yeah, we use the apples you love to eat.
Now, what kind of apples do you have?
These are Cortland and Empire that we're using.
And does that stay the same?
That can change from season to season depending on availability.
So it's the middle of winter. Where do you store them?
These are stored in our warehouse right behind here. Because it's in the winter, it stays cool and they hold well.
And we were actually surprised when they were going through the chopper that used the whole apple. We have the skins and everything in here.
Oh, right. Yeah, so we use the whole apple and that builds the color and also contributes to the nutrition because you can use everything including the seeds.
Right.
Of course, those parts get strained out later, so it's not a part of the final
Finished
sauce.
product. Great.
Oh, it looks like this is ready. This has been cooking for a while.
Okay, we'll stand back so we don't get splattered.
So now we're going to take this, put it right through the strainer. If you want to see what's happening there,
Oh my
see
gosh.
the
Wow.
applesauce coming out, separates out all of the peel and seeds from the apples.
Nothing worse than what I've done. He's a natural.
Oh gosh.
To think this is your first day on the job.
You can tell, huh?
It's like undercover boss.
I know. He doesn't stick out at all. No. Oh, he's just a new guy.
You're gonna have to move faster than that, Joe.
I can't move as fast as this.
You're doing great.
So Darvin, what are we doing now?
Today we're making cinnamon applesauce. So I took the cinnamon and I dissolved that in some lemon juice and also some water just to make a solution that I can easily pour in. It won't just float on top.
And then the lemon juice is to help with preserving color.
Right, the lemon juice helps to keep the color. All right, now it's time to sweeten this up. We use a little honey. It's actually raw honey that we use.
And you have a few different varieties, right? Not all your applesauces are sweetened.
That's right, yes, we do unsweetened, touch of honey, and also cinnamon, which is what we're doing today.
Right.
Considering how much applesauce is in here, that may look like a lot of honey, but when you look at it from a ratio point of view, it's really not that.
Looks so good.
Here we go, our first case.
Nice.
Ow!
Nicely done, team.
It needs to be upside down for at least 5 minutes because that puts the heat on the cap, kills any germs in the airspace.
So thank you again for having us. It was so cool to see how we went from apples to making applesauce.
It was an honor to have you and show you through the process.
Thanks, Darvin. And you can pick up a jar of our Family Garden Applesauce at your local Big Y, available in all stores.
And if you enjoyed this episode of Big Y Local Love, make sure you visit the website below to watch more of our trips and follow us on Facebook under Big Y World Class Markets or Living Well Eating Smart, and on Instagram.